Ford EcoSport Science 2014. Hello everyone! Whichever version you turn up, first of all carefully inspect the body. Particular attention should be paid to the accuracy of fitting parts. On the first cars, an uneven gap was noticed between the front fender and the bumper, which is almost impossible to straighten. On some specimens, the trunk handle projecting outward in striking, and the headlights are fitted to the bumper with a noticeable skew. However, on later copies, these shortcomings are mostly corrected, although the tailgate still closes with a decent effort in the cold. The fault is in too thick grease and poorly adjusted locks. Due to excessively hard seals, the paint in the doorways is erased. The problem is solved by applying silicone grease to the rubber bands. Lights often switch, rear side trims peel off, and chrome swells. However, all these little things don't require large expenditures. In the cabin, small glitches are much more annoying. For example, at the same temperature set on the climate control, a stream of hot air is sent to the driver, and cold air is directed to the passenger. Lights bulbs spontaneously turn on and off, and the central locking and power windows can be opened for no reason. Moisture that goes into the comfort block is to blame. Mirrors, windshields, and rear windows as a rule burst in severe frost. Anti-warranty they were changed for free, and since 2016 modernized mirrors have appeared that can withstand the most severe cold. And glass in crossovers younger than 2 to 3 years has become more durable, but there were no problems with the engines from the very beginning. After all, most of the childhood diseases of the most popular 1.6-liter Ford were cured even before the launch of the crossover into production. Ford changed the software only a few times until they achieved optimal engine performance. The gas distribution mechanism is driven by a two-salt base, the result of which is 120,000 kilometers. However, it doesn't always live up to a specified per year, so salesmen advise changing in a little early, after 90,000 to 110,000 kilometers. When overrunning, there is high probability of cutting the teeth of the belt, and then you will have to spend money on repairing or replacement the head. The 2-liter engine is perhaps even more reliable. It is used a metal timing chain that is rated for 220,000 to 250,000 kilometers. Also, it risks spark plugs and individual ignition coils, oxygen sensors, and mass airflow sensors. The only pity is that in the secondary market such modifications are not so common. If a decent copy turns up, then it will be exclusively with the reliable 6-speed mechanics. Even more likes are received by her younger sister, 5MKP. This box was put on the focus of the second and even the first generation. During this time, she has earned the image of a reliable and durable unit. Salesmen recommend only change the oil every 90,000 kilometers, but the robot let us down. Over the 10 years of production, power shift has been repeatedly upgraded, but until now the box twitched when switching from first to second gear. Ford workers periodically update the software of the control unit and make changes to the design of the box, but they can't completely get rid of this element. In addition, the reason for the radiator light can also be a leak in the rear crankshaft or oil seal. Oil gets on the clutch disc, which is why they begin to slip. If the process is running, you will probably have to change the clutch kit. However, the officials give a guarantee for the nose up to 4 years, and for the robot itself 3 years. To prolong its life in traffic jams, we recommend not to hold the car with brakes for more than 1 to 2 minutes, but to move the selector from mode D to position NOP. The fact is that when the brake pedal is pressed and drive, the power shift clutch disc don't completely open and slip a little, so overheating is possible after a while. You can also overheat the clutch on a car with a manual transmission. Since there is no downshift in the transmission, on rough terrain you need to be very careful with the gas and clutch pedals. You also need to monitor the condition of the answers of the CV joints of the gearboxes. They can break by 30,000 to 50,000 kilometers, and then you will change the grenade along with the axle shaft for very serious money. Off-road is also dangerous for the charts. You can easily tear off the rear rolls handing down razor low with a short stroke and fairly stiff suspension. If you drive headlong on bad roads, you will call for a service much more often. Very quickly, already at 15,000 to 25,000 kilometers, the stabilizer struts and bushing wear out. However, they are inexpensive, and since the end of 2016 they have been installing a reinforced version of these consumables. But the rest of the chart element lasts much longer. Spending the suspension is coming only closer to 100,000 kilometers. So, a used EcoSport is a great option to buy. It has practically no weak points. True, from the experience of communication with other Ford models, it is highly likely that the power shift robot can spoil the blood of the future owners of the crossover. If you still need a car with an automatic, but you don't want to take risk, take a restored version of EcoSport. Such cars were equipped with a hydromechanical automatic transmission and with both custom engines, 1.5 and 2 liters. And this box is distinguished by outstanding reliability and durability. If you have had such a model, share information about what and how it breaks in the comments.